Moving on to Nepal now. 2 days after Nepal's dramatic Gen Z uprising toppled Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli, the Himalayan nation remains in political limbo. Now, with the army enforcing curfew and patrolling the streets, uncertainty looms over who will lead the interim government. Factions within the Gen Z movement are divided, some backing former Chief Justice Sushila Karki, others rallying behind Kathmandu's popular mayor Balan Shah. And engineer Kulman Gizing is also in the number, and the widely respected head of the Nepal Electricity Authority is also among the top contender for the post. Now that Nepal is slipping into a dangerous political vacuum marked by weak institutions and a fractured leadership, raising fears of an army-backed caretaker regime. And according to intelligence sources, the collapse of democratic processes has left Nepal army as the most powerful actor in the country's governance, overshadowing a civilian authority and peacekeeping.
We need an interim government for now, for which we have proposed Sushila Karki, because she was the Chief Justice and she has always been fighting for the corruption, against the corruption. That's why right now the first thing is the interim government, the second thing is dissolving the current parliament, and the third thing is maintaining law and order in the country. Our thing is, our country is getting the first lady prime minister. That's a beautiful thing. That's the win situation for all of the females in the country, all of the women in the country.
It was a totally peaceful protest, और हम चाह रहे थे कि शांतिपूर्ण ही हो, बट सरकार ने इसको क्रांति में बदला, हमें लगता है ऐसा है, और सरकार को पूरा रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी लेनी चाहिए इसको। हमने तो एक करप्शन के विरुद्ध आंदोलन शुरू किया था, और जो होना भी चाहिए, सब हर एक जगह के युवा को जागना चाहिए करप्शन के लिए। इधर नेपाल में 3% 4% लोग हैं जो सारा संपत्ति ले रखा है, और नेता तो सारे ही करप्ट है। जो अभी घटना देख रहे हो, इतना बड़ा डिजास्टर जैसे हुआ, वेस्ट, मतलब क्या बोले अब इसको, हम जो हम शब्द में बयान नहीं कर सकते इस चीज़ को, इतना लॉसेस हुए हैं, सारे गवर्नमेंट की जिम्मेवारी है और सारे गवर्नमेंट ने किया है। वी फुली सपोर्ट सुशीला कार्की जी। वी विल इन्वेस्टिगेट ईच एंड एवरी करप्ट लीडर।
We need to understand is like our country is in threat, right? So for the sake of sovereignty, for the sake of independency, for the sake of sovereignty, independency, we have to protect our nation. That is the real scenario right here. So what we need to understand is like we should not fight between each other. We should take our own voice, make our own voice, and pitch them in front of the officials or the real stakeholder. That's the real thing I can say. I cannot say more than that. Thank you so much.
Your good name?
My name is Rehan Raj Dangal.
CNN News 18's Anand Narsimhan speaks with ex-Chief Justice Sushila Karki. Take a look at this report.
Your thoughts on the situation in Nepal and the responsibility that has now been entrusted to you?
Gen Z group, you know, they have did the movement in Nepal, and they have told me that they believe on me, and I can do, government of short time for the purpose of doing election. They have asked me, and because those boys and girls, young boys and girls, they asked me, they requested me, and I accepted this one.
Congratulations on that, but it's a tough ask. Nepal right now does not have any government. There could be the threat of anarchy. You're somebody who's also long led the fight against corruption. So what will be your immediate focus, ma'am?
Immediate focus is first of all the boys and girls who died in the movement. We have to do something for their sympathy, and we have to also do sympathy to. We have to show also cool their parents who are very much. They are in misery on the demise of their children. And next thing, there are so many their demand. One demand is successful, you know. Prime Minister have resigned. That was the first demand of those people. And the next is the they want to remove the corruption from the country. And there are other things, many things, but that can be, the other demand can be successful only in that position when there will be set up the government.
You have also
All right, joining me live on this broadcast is CNN News 18 Siddhant Mishra. Siddhant, tell us first of all, where are you reporting from in Nepal and what are you picking up on ground? Is there actually peace that is prevailing? Has the peace come back on ground in Nepal at this point?
Well, Sharon, today is a very, very significant day.
Yes.
Well, Sharon, actually today is a very, very significant day. At around 9 a.m., there's going to be the meeting at the army headquarters where the Gen Z protesters, Sushila Karki, and the other stakeholders are going to meet once again. Now, what Nepal media is reporting, Sharon, that today Sushila Karki could be announced as the next leader of Nepal. In fact, her name has been doing the rounds from day one. But one particular faction of Gen Z had come up with the proposal of Kulman Gising's name. He's seen as a revolutionary, a leader. He was an officer here in Nepal government, and he revolutionized the entire power supply. Electricity department of Nepal. So he holds a lot of respect and credibility. So his name was also proposed. But what we have been told is that there's going to be Sushila Karki's name, which could get finalized. In fact, local journalists are also telling us this, that Sushila Karki's name is likely to be finalized. There were some constitutional reasons which were cited in the first go, that as per the 2007 amendment of the constitution, as per the 2015 constitution, any former judge or a sitting judge cannot take a government post. So that was the reason which was cited. But now there is a solution which have been found. So in all likelihood, she could be taken in the upper house and then can be made the leader of the country. So that's the plan at this point in time. So constitutional related matters are only going to be discussed today at army headquarters.
All right. And also at 9 a.m., that, like you mentioned, that a very important meeting regarding the interim government, interim leadership is going to be decided in this meeting. Who all are going to be part of this meeting? As far as Gen Z are concerned, who are going to be represented by the Gen Zs, and whether there will in fact be an army representative as well in this particular meeting?
Well, definitely, the army is kind of facilitating the talks, and the army, Sushila Karki, Gen Z protesters, they all are going to be there in the meeting. And as I said, the constitutional, the discussion would be on the constitutionality, legality, as far as Sushila Karki's selection for the prime minister's post is concerned, Sharon, because as per the 2007 interim constitution, then 2015's constitution, it says that any former justice or a sitting justice cannot take a post in government. So, a leader has to be from the house. So that's what a Nepalese constitution says. Now, in such a scenario, what can be done is to take Sushila Karki into the upper house and then make her the prime minister. So perhaps that's one option which is left. So as I said, the constitutional related matters are going to be discussed in today's meeting.
All right. So all eyes on that crucial meeting that is going to take place at 9 a.m. today. And many thanks, Siddhant, for getting us all those details. Now, Siddhant also, in fact, reported from outside Nepal Parliament. Take a look at this ground report.
This used to be the open area of the parliament building, and now look at the condition, fully gutted. And in fact, these used to be the corridors of the parliament of Nepal. Now, army has been deployed both inside and outside the parliament. Complete destruction, and in fact, the entire building was set ablaze. This building was first vandalized, then it was set ablaze, and you can see broken glasses, broken window pane, right here where I'm reporting from, this is the open space of the Parliament building, as I said before. In fact, you could see a lot of tourists, locals have started visiting this building. Perhaps they also are here to understand the sense and to get a sense about the destruction and damage which was caused by the rioters the other day in Nepal. We are inside the Parliament building right now, and you can see the level of destruction as this building was set ablaze by the rioters. In fact, the first floor, in fact, the roof of this entire building has fallen down. This entire building got gutted as protesters set this building ablaze the other day. There's complete destruction. The full building has been gutted. Not a single block or a corner of this building is left. Now, whoever comes in power in Nepal, perhaps the biggest challenge would be for him or her to rebuild these buildings, Parliament building, Supreme Court building. So we are bringing these visuals for our viewers, this report from inside the Parliament of Nepal, where you can see massive destruction took place the other day when protesters set this building ablaze. In fact, every corner of this building got gutted because of the massive fire, and we have managed to enter the building and look at the situation inside the building. Complete destruction, everything gutted, and you know, it would definitely be a challenge for the new government to rebuild these buildings, these structures again.
देखिए, भ्रष्टाचार के खिलाफ वहाँ एक बिगुल वहाँ की जनता ने बजाया है. हमारी इंटेलिजेंस एजेंसीज का एक बहुत बड़ा फेलियर है, क्योंकि हमारे हजारों लोग वहाँ अभी फंसे हुए हैं. गुजरात के टूरिस्ट हैं, कैलाश मानसरोवर गए थे, कुछ लोग वॉलीबॉल खेलने पोखरा गए थे. ऐसे अनेक उदाहरण आपको मिलेंगे. उनकी सुरक्षा की चिंता हमें होनी चाहिए, हमारी सरकार को होनी चाहिए.
देखिए, वहाँ पे कोई परिवर्तन का या कोई क्रांति का माहौल नहीं, वहाँ अराजकता का माहौल बना हुआ है. मैं चाहता हूँ वहाँ शांति स्थापित हो और रूल ऑफ लॉ कायम हो.
नेपाल के काठमांडू में आप जो ये आलीशान बंगला देख रहे हैं, दरअसल ये बंगला यहाँ के जो तत्कालीन प्रधानमंत्री थे केपी शर्मा ओली, उनका है. इससे आप अंदाज़ा लगा सकते हैं कि जो नेपाल के लोगों का गुस्सा था वो किस तरह था, कि एक प्रधानमंत्री कितनी लेविश लाइफ में काठमांडू में रहते थे. ये आप देख सकते हैं ये कितना बड़ा बंगला है, और जिस तरह से नेपाल के जो युवा हैं, नेपाल के जो लोग हैं, उनके अंदर ये गुस्सा था कि जो नेपाल की सरकार थी उसने नेपाल के लोगों की सुनी नहीं. डेवलपमेंट के बारे में जो लोगों के मुद्दे थे, युवाओं के मुद्दे थे, उन पर ध्यान नहीं दिया इस सरकार ने. और यही वजह थी कि जो करप्शन था वो अपने चरम पे था, बेरोजगारी थी जो अपने चरम पे थी, और उसके बाद जो जेनजी और जो बाकी भी लोग हैं, जो नेपाल के आम लोग हैं, उनका गुस्सा फूटा. और उसके बाद आप देख सकते हैं किस तरह से आज इस बंगले की हालत को देख के आप अंदाजा लगा सकते हैं कि जब जो जनता है जब वो सड़कों पे आती है तो बड़ी बड़ी सत्ताएं हिल जाती हैं. ये उसकी बानगी ये बंगला जो है यहाँ के तत्कालीन प्रधानमंत्री का गवाही दे रहा है. आप देख सकते हैं सब कुछ जल के राख हो चुका है, सत्ता चली गई है, एक तरीके से तख्ता पलट हो गया है. हम आपको एक वीआईपी जोन दिखा रहे हैं जहां से प्रधानमंत्री जब संसद भवन में एंट्री करते हैं तो वो इसी जगह से होते हुए अंदर एंट्री करते हैं. ये देखिए, ये पूरी तरह से तबाह हो चुका है. ये न्यूज 18 इंडिया एक्सक्लूसिव तस्वीरें आपको दिखा रहा है, नेटवर्क 18 ग्रुप की. देखिए, ये वीआईपी इलाका है. यहाँ पे तमाम वीआईपीज जो हैं वो यहाँ पर मौजूद होते थे जब पार्लियामेंट का सेशन चलता था, महत्वपूर्ण कैबिनेट की मीटिंग होती थी. और देखिए यहाँ पर देखिए, ये अगर देखेंगे आप तो पूरा प्रीमाइसेस जो है वो तहस नहस हो गया है. यहाँ पर केवल लोहा और जो जाले जंगले हैं वो नजर आ रहे हैं. हर तरफ जो मलबा है वो यहाँ पे नजर आ रहा है. बहुत ज्यादा हीट जो है हमें यहाँ पर महसूस हो रही है क्योंकि आगजनी हुई थी. और आप सोचिए मंजर यहाँ पे क्या रहा होगा. देखिए, ये वीआईपी गेट है, ये वीआईपी गेट है. यहाँ पर हम देख सकते हैं, ये देखिए, ये मेरे कैमरे में दिखा रहे हैं, ये वीआईपी गेट है. प्रधानमंत्री इसी गेट से यहाँ पर अंदर एंट्री करते थे. और ये पूरा प्रीमाइसेस जो है ये पार्लियामेंट के अंदर का है. देखिए, यहाँ पर ये पार्लियामेंट का सारा वीआईपी मूवमेंट जो है वो यहीं पर होता था. ये एक गेट जो आप बाजू में यहाँ पर देख रहे हैं, ये देखिए यहाँ पर कि आपको कुछ जर्नलिस्ट यहाँ पे नजर आ रहे हैं. ये जो गेट है इससे बाकी सांसद वगैरह एंट्री करते थे. जो जानकारी यहाँ से मिल रही है कि जो हम जहाँ पे खड़े हुए हैं वो वीआईपी गेट था. ये गेट एक और है, हम यहाँ से बाहर निकलते हैं। ये देखिए, इससे ये वीआईपी गेट हैं दोनों, जहाँ से कि वीआईपी मूवमेंट होती है। मेरे कैमरामैन युगल से बोलूँगा थोड़ा सावधानी से, यहाँ पे अंधेरा है, यहाँ से बाहर आएँ तो देखिए ये अंदर की तस्वीरें हम आपको अभी दिखा रहे थे, पार्लियामेंट के अंदर की जो वीआईपी गेट है, जहाँ से कि प्रधानमंत्री जब आते हैं तो वो इन्हीं दोनों गेट से, ये वीआईपी गेट देखिए, एक गेट ये और एक गेट ये जिससे अभी हमने एंट्री करी